Gentlemen, Stuart Lee, Richard Herring. Here we are. There we are. Stuart, how are you? Hey, Richard.
Lovely.
Sit down. Cheers and hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're going to do are you going to do it in a Scottish accent?
I know, that's all I can do.
No, you can do more.
He's so nervous, he's just trying to get in with you.
Yeah, he's pretending he's Scottish. That's pathetic.
I got shot with all of me.
Okay, Richard is now going to do the entire interview in a Scottish accent. We're not going to let him stop doing this.
Don't encourage him, otherwise 13 years later you'll still be working with him.
Ah, you see?
No.
Fantastic segue. 13 years. Is that what happened to you?
It was only a joke.
Yeah.
13 years.
Yeah.
13 years we've been together, man and boy.
How did you decide who was going to sit closest to me on the sofa?
Well, I lost.
Yeah, did you?
We decided.
Listen, you're here, obviously, to see me, but also because you've got a new show starting.
Oh, yeah.
This morning with Richard, not Judy, is coming back on our screens. Is it this
I
Sunday?
want Alan Freeman to do it.
Yeah, I know. Well, we'll get Alan, we'll get Fluff Freeman to do it as well. But,
It's on Sunday at 12:15, and then there's a repeat on Friday at 6:25ish.
okay. Same as the first series?
Pretty similar format, but it's about half new stuff, half new characters, and
Yeah,
sorts
cool.
of malarkey going on.
And I was a guest on the,
You were,
on
yeah,
the
you were
first series.
great. Yeah,
Was I the best? Was there the kind of feeling that I was the best guest?
You ate the most cat food out of any of the guests we had on.
Why did you make me eat cat food? I've been worried to this day about that.
It looked really funny on paper when we'd actually put the cat food out. It really stank, and Jack had to sit near it for a long time, and we were all nearly sick.
I was really
And that
nearly
was
sick.
it,
I was a bit hungover on that day.
And
it was
as
just
a vegetarian as well.
Yeah, exactly. It was horrible.
Yeah, but a vegetarian hasn't really got a problem with cat food. You know, it's like you misunderstood.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
This is made of cat.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah.
Listen, I was researching on you know, we get these things sent through from agents going, oh, he did this before he did that, and all that. Occasionally we like to bring this up in the show. The most bizarre job, certainly on your CV, is that you used to search for lost invoices from the Brentford Lighthouse Manufacturing Company.
That's correct, yes. Pharos Marine. I don't know if it's still there. I don't know how much call there is for lighthouses these days. And more specifically parts of.
And so, but searching for the lost invoice,
Well,
what
like
exactly does that mean?
Like
Big
someone
bulb, what is an invoice for, you know?
I don't know, someone's-
Big bulb, £1,000, and...
I had to ring up blokes, other things, say, did you get the thing? Because we haven't had the chitty back. And you go, yes, we have got it, or no, we haven't got it. It's quite boring. That's why you don't really have guests on going, I understand you find lost invoices for a lighthouse manufacturer.
No,
that's what I do.
We like to bring that up because I want to make sure that you haven't lost that ability. So concealed somewhere on the Jack Docherty show set tonight is an invoice from the Brentford Lighthouse Company.
Yeah.
And it's not in the seat. Okay, so could you just now go and try and find it?
I'll try and find it.
Richard.
I only worked there for 3 weeks, so it wasn't exactly like this.
Okay.
It didn't have
Stuart,
to.
we haven't, I should say at this moment, we haven't really thought this through.
Yeah,
so
I can see.
It's like we don't have music or anything, which would obviously have helped.
Or
What
an
we've really got
invoice,
is a
I
slightly
feel.
overweight man wandering around alone.
That's essentially what we've got. But in the meeting this afternoon, I said, believe me, this is going to be great television. It's behind the clock on the mantelpiece.
I was
Hurry
miles
up!
away.
Hurry up! It's behind the clock.
I was looking at
so
the
let's
camera.
see if Richard, because we can cut now. Richard's found the lost invoice. Ladies and gentlemen, fantastic!
Mr. Marine will be very happy.
says-
Pharos Marine, he was called.
One lighthouse, please forward £300,000.
3 million.
Well, you see, someone is actually we probably could have got away with just a piece of paper, but someone in the production
did
office
that.
wrote down invoice. Also, compiling a West London phone directory.
Yeah. I had
that?
help because people were giving their names and addresses, so it wasn't
course.
just writing it from the start.
What's your favourite phone number then?
Well, my
From
favourite
those-
thing I did there, I actually lived with Stuart at the time, and the phone number was in his name, and some other people as well, and we had separate rooms and everything. And
Let's just establish that.
and I changed his name from Stuart Lee to Stuart Wee,
We were young.
and so it meant sometimes
You must have been
it was
quite
very
young.
funny.
Well, no, we know for a long
good
time. I was
stuff.
waiting for months for somebody to ring up and go, is Mr. Wee there? Right. And finally someone did. I went, oh, great. And this woman went, is that Mr. Wee? And I went, yes. And she went, I'm from a company that sells orthopaedic beds. Would you like to buy one? And I said, well, I can't because I'm incontinent. And I have to have all my beds specially made.
Yeah.
And, you know, being Mr. Wee. And then she went and started laughing and hung up immediately. And I like to think that that became an anecdote in her life.
Yeah,
She rang up a man called Mr. Wee who said he was incontinent. But the double joke is, I still win because it's based on an entirely false piece of information.
Yeah, yeah. That is.
It's a small victory.
Do you think she's watching? I hope she's watching tonight.
Going, and her and all her friends are watching.
Yeah, and
by chance, all together in a room.
And they'll go, that's it, I can no longer dine out on that anecdote. For years, they've been going to the IB and going, take the bill away. I've got an anecdote which will pay for this. It involves Stuart Lee from Richard.
I think even before we got on TV, we still had an amazing sense of humour.
No, it's very true. I don't want to leave you out of this past job thing.
No,
Please do.
There's hidden somewhere.
No, before that I had a job nights in an orange juice factory where I used to test the pH of orange juice and like check that it was all right. And one night all the machinery ground to a halt, and they didn't know why it was, and then they found out that it was because fruit flies had like laid their eggs in it, and all these maggots had hatched into the thing, and it just ground to a halt in dead
the
maggots.
name of the orange juice manufacturer
will remain silent.
Will remain for legal reasons.
But there's no danger apparently of the maggots getting into the drink. But even if they did, they might have added a certain tanginess to it that could have
Then they can cause no harm, maggots, to human beings unless they can breed inside of you and
come out your head like an anecdote.
Yes.
Come bursting out of your head like a famous spider anecdote that can't be true. Can you stay with us and meet other guests? Like
I'd love to. Yeah. I want to meet Fluff Freeman.
Well, you're in the right place. But in the meantime, thank you very much. Stuart and Richards, thank you.